And action. Hi, my name's Ian Bressel. I'm a junior at HPU, majoring in cinematic multimedia production, and today I wanted to talk to you about my capstone project, which is called 12. In this video, we're going to be going through every aspect of this film, from conception to pre-production to finished product. And at the end of it, I hope you guys will have gained a better understanding of why I made this film, why it matters to me, and why maybe you should watch it as well. Let's get into it. 12 is an abstract thriller film based loosely on the Greek myth of the sirens. Sirens are these mythical creatures. Initially, they had the bodies of birds and the heads of beautiful women, and in later times, they've been changed to tails of dolphins, fish, stuff like that. The thing about sirens that have always remained the same is their song, which is said to be irresistible. The sirens were stranded on an island, and their calls would lure sailors there to their deaths. So this myth got me thinking, what would a modern day siren story look like? I thought of scenarios where sirens could be, where their songs could put people in bad situations. Of course, no film paying homage to the sirens would be complete without a siren song itself, so I had my good friend Madison Ware compose and master an original soundtrack to go along with it. For audio, we used a shotgun mic mounted on my camera, as well as a boom mic operated by our audio team, both of which would be synced up by a slate or a clap. Camera rolling? That'll help. Super important, guys, don't want to forget that one. In terms of locations, we wanted to shoot in places that had this feel in them, that something wasn't quite right. And this feeling continues as sort of an arc throughout the film. When writing the script, we wanted it to feel vague and open-ended. We wanted our audience to be able to take different meanings out of it, and myself and Alyssa Darpa helped write it and help make that happen. So hopefully people can watch it and have different takeaways, although we have to say we have one that is a little bit more personal to us. Let's get into production. We shot the film on a Lumix S5 with a Panasonic S24-105 f4 constant. This let me keep myself on my toes, switch up focal lengths whenever I needed to, and not have to change out my lens. Another major component of the film is its almost ethereal look and feel, where the camera just moves steadily, sometimes unpredictably on multiple axes. This was achieved through using a Zhiyun Weebill S. It's not the nicest gimbal in the world, but it's got a big payload, and I was able to change the zoom on my lens without having to rebalance the gimbal, which for those of you that use gimbals know that that takes a lot of time. So for workflow, it was a great call. Possibly the hardest scene to film in the entire production was the shot where the protagonist is crossing the street, transfixed by the siren who's also coming to meet him, and a car comes out of nowhere and almost hits the both of them. One, we had an extremely narrow traffic window between red lights and green lights where we could get our car safely driven by my roommate Xander, to make a pass close enough to Justin to look realistic, but not too close to not hit him, and he did a great job. But between the time it took to get the lights to sync up alone, it took a long time. It took many passes, many takes, a lot of frustration. But eventually,
Alyssa, we got the green light down here!
Okay, get the mic back. And action.
Thing right.
Ian didn't pan the camera right, he said.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't look right. But eventually we got it. The second thing we had to do was have the siren walk into the road at the same pace as the protagonist, and we wanted it to look like she was hit by the car. So this took a lot of timing, again, with her having to jump back out of the way in time to not get hit by the car. And then I literally did like a whip pan, and she jumped out of the way, so it looked like she got hit by a car.
Ah! That's so cool.
But it was super fun, and when it worked out, I think the result is really good. I'm really proud of it. It might be my favorite shot in the entire film. For post-production, I wanted this film to feel, dramatic. I wanted to tell a story through the sound as much as through the visuals. Now, again, this was helped out by our siren song, which was recorded specifically for this purpose, and I have to say it did a great job. We were able to we were able to match the intensity of that moment to the song, and through, a little bit more post-production, adding some compression, some reverb at times, just changing the levels, we were able to have things have a gradual ramp in intensity over time, as well as using little hits or notes or accents to kind of give it like that horror, thrillery feel.
The islands of the Syrians, Odysseus and his men, they have their ears plugged. Well, Odysseus, they approach the islands of the Syrians, Odysseus and his men, they plug their ears to each side of the
This is one of the biggest crews I've worked with when producing a short film, and it's been really great to have a team that's got my back when I need, directing advice or blocking or audio advice. More minds equals better product, and that's not something to forget. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my friends and classmates that have helped me on this film, bringing this thing to life. I didn't pay you, I didn't even give you coffee this time. You guys are really real ones for coming out and helping me make it happen. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you all have a good day. Take it easy out there.